G.O.A.T and a golf mad nation squarely on their shoulders. What a show of talent, of poise, of true Aussie grit.
It is our story to write. What story you want it to be is determined by the man in that fucking jumper and the man in that jumper beside you.
It's about to get fun.
Here we go, boys. Yes. I'm pumped up. Welcome to Fairways to Footy. I'm Toto, joined by Fergo, joined by Mossy and Perko. Boys, I'm pumped. That got me up and about. Goosebumps. We've been waiting a long time for this. How you feeling, Fergo?
Oh, it's good, mate. Like this has been in the works for so long, hasn't it? Like we've just been thinking about doing it. And now we're here, and it took a little bit to set up, but we're cruising now. Like
Bit surreal.
Yeah, a bit surreal. Like we got a bunch of stuff to talk about, and we got Mossy with his Scotsman's hat on. Looking
What are you wearing?
Mate, OG Bryson, St Andrews on the top, mate. Golf, swear it out. So
Have you ever been to St Andrews?
yeah, got a hole in one there.
What?
On putt.
Oh, yeah, right.
One thing you are good at is putting.
Yeah. Perko, how you feeling, mate?
Yeah, mate, I'm keen as Fergo alluded to. We've got so much to talk about. Trying to jam it into 45 minutes, that's going to be the hard part for us.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
We're going to go this way, we're going to go that way, we're going to go over the top. Like, yeah, we're going to struggle to stay on track.
We'll be right. Bit of housekeeping first up, Fergo.
Yeah, so if you're looking for us on socials, we're going to be posting, try and post at least 3 times a week on Fairways Footy Podcast. That's on Instagram and TikTok. And then for sponsors potentially to reach out to us, we want fairways2footy@gmail.com. That's going to be our housekeeping pretty much done until we hopefully get some sponsors. We do have Golf Bunker at the moment.
Yep.
Thanking them for our later segment that we're going to be doing, and hopefully we can get some more, which would be awesome.
Zach has been huge. He's been huge for the last couple of years for us.
Yeah, absolutely. A couple of little golf competitions we've
Couple
had.
of golf tournaments between us friends, and it's just like, he's not even from here, we just know him through people, and he's just, huge.
Yeah.
Super generous.
Yeah, 100% super generous. And good bloke.
Oh, ripping bloke.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And good setup.
Yeah.
Good setup down there.
I actually haven't been there yet. You boys have been fitted.
Yeah, me and Toto got fitted down there, and it's a good setup.
Yeah.
And he knows his stuff, and so you feel a bit more confident, a bit more dialed in with your gear, because you could probably end up in 1,000 different parts with shafts, this, that, lofts, bounce, blah blah blah. So
You were right, Buck, because I took about 8 to 10 different clubs to try and work out me. Because I don't know, he's sitting there going, mate, I can't fix it if you're going to be able to hosel off 10 different clubs. So.
I can't fix your swing.
So,
There's not a club that has a groove on the hustle.
Yeah. But I will sell you some. Like speaking of the golf simulators, mate, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Not a bad little studio set up. You got here, Mossy?
yeah, mate. So spent a bit of coin, building a new house. The wife, don't ask me how I let the wife, or she let me do it actually.
Yeah.
So got a good setup here. Got to pick whatever course you want. Want to practice fairway, just random courses every week, whatever, and just have the lads round for a few beers and bragging rights. So, and I believe just talking about that, I think me and you are bragging all the way currently.
Oh, we are,
yeah. Up
The
in that
Sim
little
Kings.
2v2, Sim
Yeah.
Kings.
I think
You're not even on the board, mate.
You guys
You're not even on the board.
Yeah.
And you got Perko, who's off like 4, and we got us 15 to 20.
Yeah, but he might be off 4, but he's still the worst golfer in his family. So.
This is the truth. Worst golf.
That's awesome. So you've brought the sim, you've brought the hat. What else have we got on the table, boys? We got a
I didn't bring anything.
You didn't bring
I bring beers.
yeah,
And his brother's golf clubs.
yeah, the hand-me-downs from 2006.
Actually, talking about brothers, the little St Andrews pocket over there. Blakey bought that. He played over there in the Amateur Championship a few years ago.
yeah.
And that's pretty cool. So it's got a few little trinkets in that. Ashley matches.
Did you steal that from him?
No, he was a Christmas present. The poor bugger can't afford Christmas. So he just gives me golf balls, golf stuff. It's pretty cool though. Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
What did I get this year? Oh, back to basics putting, Matt. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Now, we've got a bit of 2x4 here. It's the thickest bat I've ever seen. I reckon you could hit boundaries side on with that.
Bigger than a Kaboom.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, that thing. That's got a little bit of sentimental value.
Yep.
My wife bought that for me on our second wedding anniversary 10 years ago. So it was like, yeah, pretty cool. It's got handcrafted by Millie Champion Hall to match Sachin Tendulkar's bat. So it's called the Master.
Yeah, right.
£2.12, yeah. Found the edges more than the middle.
Best knock with it?
104 What was that? We played the Santos
in the
2020.
in the school, in the work.
Industries 2020, I made 112 off 48 balls.
Yeah, we had a record partnership there. Like, we made 114 runs. He made 112.
I think before that, I played under 20s, Gladstone rep. We went out to Billow, played against the under 12s, and I made 148 off 78 balls.
No real singles there, I think. I tell you what.
It's too hot out there in singles.
Well, I've got a jersey here, match day worn Brisbane Lions, back-to-back premiers, which is pretty cool. Couple of signatures. We actually, our local footy club had Daniel Rich and Luke Hodge come up for our presentation night, and we managed to get a bit of a golf day with them. I might even put up the picture of me playing golf with them. I was lucky enough to play golf with Hodgie.
Nice.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Can you hit him?
He couldn't back then. I think he can now. But I was a bit, like when they say you shouldn't meet your heroes. He put me back in my place after the first hole when I missed a putt, and he goes, "I thought you said you could putt." So, like, there was still Hodgie's still got that competitive edge there. But mate, it was a ripping day, and the boys were awesome enough to sign a jersey. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit me now, so we'll put it to the young fella or frame it. So, no, but that's awesome, boys. I guess first and foremost, what's the most recent thing? Ashes cricket.
Yeah. Ashes the most recent.
Up 3-1.
That'll be pretty easy to talk about. Only went for 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. The MCG or the MCC and Perth have lost a lot of money in that, haven't they?
A lot of money, yeah.
I thought, pretty sure it was like 10 million estimated was the MCG.
Yeah.
So, like,
Well,
that's,
day 3 is like the biggest day of Test cricket.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
books a ticket for day 3.
Yeah.
So do you think the curator's swipe card worked to get back into the grounds? I reckon. Why isn't this thing working?
I reckon Trav Head was like, oi, can you just like, a little bit quicker, We need to kick on a little bit.
I've got beers to drink.
Yeah, they want to go to PK, get around in.
It's the first time I've seen a curator front the media.
Yeah.
Good point, actually.
They put him straight in front of the cameras yesterday.
Yeah.
And this morning, and they're like, what's going on?
In saying that, but like shot selection. I'm a bowler, I'm not a batsman, but I feel like a lot of it, nobody was really trying to work their way into an innings.
Yeah, but you got a double lacquered ball with a raised seam on a pitch that's moving. Like, you've got pace bowlers bowling leg spin.
Yeah.
Like, you try and follow your hands with it, like,
Yeah.
because I'm a professional cricketer.
Yeah.
But you're trying to follow the ball, and like, look at Joe Root. He tried to follow it, like he left, and then tried to follow it.
Yeah, true. I guess I'm leaning more towards the likes of like Cam Green, 26 years old now, so he's still trying to find his feet at Test cricket, and his dismissals coming down the wicket fishing or stepping outside leg stump and having to reach for a ball, getting like it's pretty embarrassing stuff at Test cricket.
Yeah, it's true. But in saying that, Harry Brook, he'd marched down and he ended up scoring 40.
40
But so you talk about 40. We've just talked about 40 being a good knock.
Yeah.
But Matthew Hayden, Justin Langer, Michael Slater, David Warner, Mark Taylor. We've been embarrassed with riches of opening batsmen, all averaging 50 plus, and now we're saying 40 is a good score in a Test match.
That's true. But David Warner would have played a cut shot straight to third slip though. So
Yeah. Well, okay, every 8th innings he would have gone big.
yeah.
So how are we feeling about the Australian Test side, Perko?
Well, I bring it back to golf, right? So we've heard a lot of excuses about the wicket, the wicket's doing this, the wicket's doing that. When you play golf, you turn up to a golf course, the course doesn't change, but the conditions do. So you've got wind, you've got rain. The golfers change their technique to match the environment. Like a golfer will walk onto a golf course and it's blowing 40 knots. He's not hitting a high bomb draw now, he's hitting a driver down the left side, little stinger to make the fairway. Our cricketers have lost the heart to change and adapt. All our cricketers at the moment, I believe, play one dynamic. They're just going out there playing what they know. Whereas cricketers from 20 years ago, like, you can't tell me the pitches in 1920 when Bradman were playing were the best pitches. And the
Not
blokes,
to mention the bats were half this size.
half the size.
Yeah.
So, they're not adapting. They're going out there with their one mindset. This is how I've got to play. Whereas they should be going in there going, righto, it's going to be playing like this. I'm going to play back in my crease. I'm going to wait for the ball. I'm just going to play late on the ground. Punch 1s and 2s for 50, 60 overs.
Yeah.
And then, right, once you got your iron, the ball's soft, let's just go for it. But,
I feel like the only one we've got doing like that's capable is Usman Khawaja.
yeah, 100%.
38 years old,
Yeah.
and he cops the most backlash of anybody because
Yeah.
he's not scoring what seems to be quickly. So do you think T20's a bad thing?
No,
Or do you just think people can't differentiate?
I just don't think the players are as dynamic as they used to be. Although 2020 wasn't a thing years ago.
Yeah.
You can see how much money, like Green, he just sold for just the most amazing amount of money to go to the IPL.
It's not like
Crazy
he's
money.
making
No, well, okay.
fifers coming out.
Is that
Okay.
really like $12,000 a ball or something?
No, it's ridiculous, yeah.
So here's a couple of stats that I wrote down, boys. He's had a 17, 19, a duck, a 7, did have a 45, which is the one that I think he actually went outside leg stump, and a 24, and his bowling, he's taken 3 for 158.
That's horrendous.
Yeah.
That's not in one innings, but through
Overall, yeah.
4 test matches, I know they're not bowling him a lot, but I'm sorry, but that's not your all-rounder.
No, it's definitely not. And
Well, how many overs did he bowl?
Oh, I couldn't tell you what it is. I didn't write down the
Because
comment.
he definitely didn't bowl as many overs as the other boys.
I personally feel like they need to treat him like Matthew Hayden. Go, hey mate, like yes, you're in our future. Go back to Shield cricket, get some confidence, because right now you're getting bashed.
But Shield cricket's just not it. Like, is it? Like, if you think, like, the difference from talent from Shield cricket, your best player versus your worst player is so vast.
Yeah, and
Like,
Barnes
yeah.
just went back to Shield, made like 5
Yeah.
tons in 6 matches, and
Yeah.
came out and
Can't-
didn't get anywhere near it.
Yeah,
So, you know,
it's tough, but then what's the incentive to play Shield cricket? We've got blokes like Fergus O'Neill, who won the Sheffield Shield Cricketer of the Year last year, fast bowler. The knock on him is he's not quick enough. He's not express. I'm sorry, but he's still taking wickets. He's averaging 20 with the ball.
But then look at Joel Richardson. They pick him and he's down 15 kilometres from when he dislocated his shoulder.
Yeah.
So, like,
how's the guy played 4 tests in like 5 years?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's just injury riddled,
Yeah,
isn't he?
yeah.
Poor bloke. Khawaja's 38.
Yeah.
Nathan Lyon's gone at 37.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Steve Smith at 36 already.
I reckon he'll be there.
I still think he'll be there.
He'll be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scotty Boland's 36 years old.
I don't think he'll be there.
You're not taking a 38-year-old.
No, I don't think you take travelling in with him in the squad. As much as you love, he's a cult hero in Australia.
He's a
Yeah.
cult
Build
hero
him
at
out
the
a
MCG.
statue.
He's,
Yeah.
Like, at the MCG, he's a cult hero.
Yeah.
But put him anywhere else, realistically, what has he done?
Well, look at what England did to the first couple of tests.
Yeah.
Like they exposed him and attacked him. If it wasn't for Alex Carey coming up to the stumps, I think that Scotty Boland goes for a few more runs.
Yeah.
Mitchell Stark, 35. I mean,
He's
he's been incredible.
He's a unicorn.
To me,
yeah, he is. He'll play to his 40, I think.
Yeah.
Unless he retires.
he'll reduce a bit of pace.
Yeah, but he just looks fit.
Yeah.
He looks healthy.
Yeah.
And he stopped playing
And he's-
short form cricket.
Yeah.
And he's going for long spells at continued
Yeah,
much
yeah.
speed.
Yeah,
Like
he used to be
won-
quite
yeah,
erratic.
yeah,
Yeah.
whereas now he's like 140, 144, 45, 44. Like he is consistently for a 6 over spell right on that money. He's
Yeah.
not going down to one. Like Jofra, he couldn't get over 130 for a
he's,
bit. Then he was back in the mid
Was his gold
120s.
chain? You got your gold chain? Was his gold chain waiting?
Yeah. So I think he looks $1 million.
And technique-wise, there's not much to go wrong.
No.
You know, like
So-
he's not putting too much in. Like there's high impact. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But he looks smooth. When he looks smooth, he bowls fast.
Have you seen me? I'm left arm. We'll do one. We'll do one in there. We'll
We've
do
got
that
to do
session.
that section.
That section.
Got to do it.
Yeah. So Hazelwood's 34. His body's starting to break down on him.
Yeah.
He's been elite. To me, he's been like the next Glenn McGrath. Just
Yeah.
line length.
Yeah.
Beautiful to watch. Paddy Cummins is 32. He'll be there.
Yeah, he'll be there.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully he's still captain by then. I like his captaincy.
Yeah.
Stress he's
Yeah.
Hopefully
It's a
he's
bit
back.
of yin and yang about, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is.
Him and Smith.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
So them two options is why we're so good.
Yeah. Yeah. So all right, next one. He's a 31-year-old now, Jake Weatherall.
I think that with Australia, we have a tendency we pick blokes and think after 3 matches they're going to be slotting into the team and be Ricky Ponting.
Yeah.
Like, you've got to give the bloke, give him 6 months, give him a year, and like really put some time and effort into him so he can be exposed to that level continuously. Otherwise, you know, was like when we had Contestant, like late last year or whatever.
Contestant.
Whatever his name is. Constant, sorry. Well, we gave him a crack. He came out, made some quick runs, had a good first game, and then after that, he sort of fell away a bit. Then they just punted him, like after 2-3 games. Like, we've got to pick a bloke.
I feel like he was hard done by as well, because he's came out, they've used him for flair, they've obviously had a chat with him.
He was
100%. And they're like, go and do you. He went and did him, and then he failed once and twice, and then I guess the public got a hold of it, and the Australian cricket team's like, we can't have that.
Yeah, but then they need to say to the bloke, like say to Jake and go, mate, you got 15, 20 tests in you, we're prepared to give you the time. You got a full year, get your average up. You know you're not going to get just dropped for making a duck and a 10.
Yeah.
And so that way they can have some confidence in like, all right, I've got some time to settle myself. They're investing in me, and I can feel relaxed and comfortable. Because it would be pretty daunting, mate. You go out there, say you go for 10 your first innings, you're like, oh, geez, I really got to come out. I have to make it. You're being patient. Then you think, oh, and I'm gone for 5.
Yeah. Well, think about it. Like I wrote down this stat. So this stat I have is our win-loss draw from 2015 to now. It's 63 wins, 30 losses, and 16 draws. Now, 11 of those losses came from Sri Lanka when we got absolutely towed up on their shit tips.
Yeah.
And then India when we got towed up on their shit tips.
Was that there, yeah?
That was both there overseas.
It's a hard place to win.
Yeah. And then the other thing is with this team, we've also got one World Test Championship, one T20 World Cup, and then 2 ODI World Cups, and one was in India.
But for me, it's probably just the age thing. That's all I'm getting at. We're going to go through a stage. Remember when we lost Warren, McGrath, Gilchrist,
Gillespie,
Langer, all these guys at the same time?
Yeah.
And then we went through the George Baileys, the Tim Paynes. We went through that. Oh, we've just got to try and survive until we get the next group coming through. I just think that right now, Cam Green is 26 years old. He's our youngest player that we've got. And then the rest of them are over 30 already. Like, you can afford to blood one.
I think we missed a huge opportunity with Matty Renshaw.
Yes, absolutely.
4 or 5 years ago, people wanted his head because he made 80 off 200 balls.
Yeah.
Like, that's the bloke.
You can bat around that.
He could have played Test cricket for Australia for 15 years.
Mate, he just looks like Matt Hayden to me.
He is.
Yeah.
Big, tall fella. He's good. He's stable. He plays old school cricket. And then, you watch him play 2020 now. He goes out there and just blasts it.
Yeah.
Like, I just think we missed a huge. We should have just stuck with him. We might have had 2 years of him finding his feet. But by now, in the Ashes, he would have been.
Well, he's 29 now.
Yeah.
And he's just had a couple. He's currently the leading run scorer in Shield cricket.
Yeah, wow.
And he also
So
teed off in the BBL. Absolutely teed off.
He's averaging 70 in Shield cricket this year.
Yeah.
And I just go, reward for effort.
Yeah.
But anyway, before we wrap up cricket, I've got a performance of the week, right? New South Wales in Shield cricket versus Queensland Bulls. New South Wales batted first, declared 7 for 471, had a good knock. I think Constance actually had 100 in that. Queensland were bowled out for 92. A fella named Charlie Stobo, never heard of him. Bowled.
He wasn't Australia's best ninja warrior, was he? That was Charlie Robbins.
He bowled 15 overs, 9 maidens, 5 for 9. Wow. Hey, that's a good crack.
Someone else has had similar figures to that.
Oh, look. May have had 6 for 6 off
6
6.
for 6.
What? Give him the opportunity.
That was a segue.
Just tee it up for him.
Let's not talk about the next week when I come in. Tail was up and about, got hit for 81 off 8. Does everyone know who that is?
I know he's from Serbia.
From Serbia. You can pick that up.
No,
Actually, from Serbia.
I
don't know that Djokovic.
I know he's definitely a basketball player. I know that.
His name is Nikola Jokic, right? There's only 2 rounds in the NBA draft. 60 players get drafted out of anybody. This bloke was drafted number 41. He was a 2nd round draft pick. He's gone on to win 3 most valuable players He's a 7-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA first team, and a 2023 NBA champion, and the Finals MVP. So the other day, Christmas Day performance against Minnesota Timberwolves, he's come out and he's become the first person in history to have a game where he had more than 55 points, 15 rebounds, and 15 assists. Now, the reason I know this is because the bloke I was playing in fantasy basketball had him and beat me with him. So that was fantastic.
You play fantasy everything?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Well, when you can't do it in real life, you've got to do it. This guy's a centre. So centres are known for grabbing rebounds, blocking shots, and dunking the ball, like Shaq.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks about Shaq when they think about a centre. This guy is literally doing it all.
But as a certified big man myself,
Have you played basketball?
a little bit in high school. But
Just because you got size 16 feet doesn't mean you're a basketball.
I only can buy Jordans. That's correct.
Yeah.
No, but being like I don't think big men get appreciated. That's the other thing. Like you even
We
if
don't
you,
appreciate you.
No.
We appreciate you, buddy.
you even looked at like the AFL. Look at Luke Jackson. Like it's taken 3 years for him to actually be on. Well, he played in the midfield, and then all of a sudden everyone was like, "Oh, he's such a good footballer." It's like he's been a good footballer since he got drafted.
Yeah.
But no one cared about that. Like it was when he became a midfielder, he's no longer a big man, and I think it's probably a similar thing here.
I wonder how many runner-up best and fairest Luke Jackson won.
Not as many as me.
Forever the bridesmaid.
Forever the bridesmaid.
Oh,
No,
so,
be a best man.
no, it's a fair call. And speaking of AFL, I know the big guys take a lot more time to develop.
Yeah.
So you'll pick up a ruckman. Cooper Duff Titler went number 2 or 3 this year in the AFL draft for West Coast. He will take a bit of time, but again, he's probably the next big guy that's coming through.
Oh, look at Samson Ryan. I played my footy with him, but with that, that's the thing. He's being drafted for when did he get drafted?
It would have been 4 or 5 years ago.
5 years ago. And
Yeah.
they keep giving him contracts, and I think it's because they're just building him up.
They're waiting.
Yeah, they're
Well,
waiting.
Mason Cox made a living out of it
Oh.
at Collingwood.
Oh, goggles.
Oh, goggles.
Hey, I'm not going to lie. If I keep playing footy, I'm going to have to wear them, mate. My eyes are getting worse.
I don't think you've got another season in those knees.
No, so you'll have to find your own footy. Right, onto the AFL then.
Yeah, roll on to footy. Yeah, with that,
Great job. There's been a lot of changes.
Yes.
True. So a lot of changes. You want to talk through them?
Yeah, I can talk through them.
Yeah.
For sure. So our first ones, I'm going to read them because I don't know them off by heart. I'm not gonna read them.
No, honestly, that's fine. There's no
but-
AFL website for that anyway.
Yeah, we have our goal square starting position. So no longer waiting for your full forward and full back, just 666, which
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Especially when I hope they bring that into local footy so that they're not waiting for me to get down to full forward.
Country footy is
Hold
ridiculous.
on, hold on.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have been outside the circle.
Yeah, so hit me here.
Mate, you'd be 5 metres from the square at most. I'll be there, mate. Running along.
Yeah.
Plays tall, apparently, deep.
Deep
and tall.
Barely saw him take a mark. Did you?
I can't see. That's why I can't take it back.
I did see you nearly take a mark this year. They got punched so far over the boundary line, I nearly saw your chin go as well.
Yeah, well, that was because someone kicked my dog, I think.
But
Last time I handballed this bloke a ball, I gave him 2 goal assists this year,
Yeah.
and I spent more time. My GPS numbers are up because I was trying to chase him for a high five.
Oh, it was in front of the crowd. You
Yeah,
can't
I know. I'm
slow
like,
down.
dude, slow down. Give me some love.
So last disposal rule as well between the arcs.
That's a big one.
What are they doing when it's in contention? Like, if they're not sure,
Oh, they'll ball it in.
Yeah.
they'll ball it in.
This is
But if
the-
it's obvious,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but this is a problem. It's going to be exactly like the
interpretation.
interpretation of it. It's like I guarantee you this year we're going to have a finals game where there's going to be a ball and there's going to be 2 players near each other. They're going to be contesting for it. It's going to roll out and then the umpire's going to go free kick, and that's going to be the final. Like.
It'll be hard. It'll be hard at grassroots level because, like, as we know, like, say at our local footy club, you got kids doing boundary. You know, they're getting paid their $20 each or whatever. There's 4 of them, and we've got a 10-year-old, 11-year-old, 12-year-old got to have the confidence to go. That was off bits, or that was off.
Yeah, I
such
think
and such.
mainly central umpires will take control of that.
Yeah, but how they? Well, again, we've got 2 in the senior game, maybe 3. Do you rely on you to go? Oh, that was off me. Joey. Like,
Yeah.
the chances of people being that up front, you know, people are like, oh, unless they run it over, but like, if it's in contention, what, you think they're throwing their hands up?
Yeah, so it's been running in the sample for a few years, yeah.
It'll be interesting, I think, especially when it comes to that high league. Centre ball, ball up to contest, so no longer are you able to cross the line and protect the drop. Which,
So, how do you feel about that? Are you basically telling the coach this year you're not playing ruck because you can't protect the zone? Or
yeah, pretty much. Like,
it's now becoming an athlete. The ruckman will be an athlete.
So you say he's an athlete?
no. So like this is the thing. And I feel like they're kind of killing rucks. Like they think they're making him, but like someone like Perko, for instance, like if you're not gonna try and out jump.
I'm not getting into the 4 square.
Yeah.
I'm already there.
Yeah, you too.
Like you're going to make it a wrestle, and I think that's like wrestling's such a big part of ruck work.
Yeah.
And I think
So, what does that do to the greatest ruckman of all time, Max Gawn? He's getting older
I think he will struggle. I don't
because
think
he doesn't run and jump.
he blocks the space, he blocks them off, and then he wins the tap. That's
Yep.
how he does it. I think he'll get dominated this year.
Oh,
Yeah, but that's only at centre bounces. He's still pretty good around the ground on like
Yeah.
throw-ins and stuff. Like, you still got a
Yeah.
meter, contact, so, okay, he might be not as dominant at centre bounces,
But around,
but he still gets around the ground and he wins a lot of taps.
so
just
you
off
can
boundary
still
throw-ins.
engage in around the ground, I
Yeah.
believe, because there is obviously no delineated line there that
Yeah, just
like,
1
you
metre
can
still.
still protect that space.
yeah,
but-
it's going to make it messier though. It's like
Yeah.
you're not going to have a straight tap to your players anymore. Like it's not possible.
Just bring it back from the 80s where they ran 30 metres into each other.
As well, so we got our line kicking time, so reduced by 12 to 8 seconds
Yeah.
from 12.
Can we bring that into our local golf? I'm just.
So that needs to come out for 6 seconds. It's all
I don't know if
good.
any of us would get off the tee in
2 to 1 minutes?
Dude, Perko's a sneaky second. He takes a while, got his little shuffle.
Yeah, but that's
No,
going to play off.
don't you try and throw this anywhere, pal. Trust me, we've been editing footage and we're sitting here often talking about
This guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
We actually had to buy 4 more SD cards.
Oh, yeah. And a 5 terabyte hard drive just to store it all. But we also have with rucks again, no nominations, which I think is awesome because there's nothing worse than having, if the umpire knows who your rucks are, and there's nothing worse than having some turkey go. Someone puts their hand up and nominates, other than the 2 rucks.
Still only one up each.
Yep, one up.
Yeah,
each.
yeah,
so
yeah,
no
no,
good,
good,
no,
yeah.
But it just
they
means
killed
like
that.
at the start of every game, like in any game I've ever played, you introduce yourself. They go, "Yep, you're rocking today. Yep. If I'm not on the field, I'm not there." Like that's pretty how it is, and it's been the first time this year where it's been the umpires have really been like, "Oh, who's rocking?" Like,
So umpire just chucks it up, 2 blokes, as long as it's just a bloke from each team, you're
yeah,
good.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
as long as they're like nominated rucks.
I think it came a lot with if there was a stoppage in footy and the rucks were starting to come off the interchange, they didn't want to wait for someone to run off the far wing
Yeah.
to get there.
Yeah.
So now it's just keep that ball mark. I think with a lot of these changes, I read something that they're expecting games to drop by 3 to 6 minutes or something. So
Yeah. And then so we are struggling in the tackle. It's now deemed prior opportunity. I thought that was a given rule. Like,
so do I.
I feel like that's
when I read that, I thought the exact same thing.
Yeah. And then we have the stand rule. Once a mark is paid, immediately stand.
Another one that I thought was the same thing.
I thought it was a given as well, but apparently it's not. Or
Yeah.
they've changed the interpretation of
Yeah,
it.
you used to have to be told to stand, whereas now if you're inside that 5 metre zone, you just have to stand
Yeah.
yourself. Like
Yeah.
as we
Well,
up higher,
it's now the way it'll be officiated is as soon as he blows a whistle for a mark, you bang. If
Yeah.
you're within that 5 metres, doesn't matter where you are in that 5 metres, stop.
Well, they stopped that because the Bulldogs
Well,
were
that's
actually
it's only
so
one,
they were the first ones to do it. The Dogs figured out that if we're outside 5, they call outside 5.
Much
So
like
then-
most rules, you find a loophole
Yeah.
eventually.
Yeah. And then
sorry to interrupt, Kim. I'm assuming that only applies to one player. It's not like you take a pack mark and 3 blokes are standing.
Yeah.
Like, then there's going to be some messiness about who stands. As long as one person stands, but then
this is the interpretation.
Yeah.
They always go back to the interpretation.
yeah, so I'm assuming
Because you can't have a bloke standing front on and then have a bloke at 45 because now he's over the mark.
Yeah, it's like a foot iron Perko. It's open to interpretation, isn't it?
In America.
All the handicap rules. Over to
As you talk AFL, all I'm thinking about is, I was leading goalkeeper for the 1 year I played for the first 16 games.
Yeah, you were.
With player movement, so big trade period.
Yeah, huge.
Really big trade period. A lot didn't get done. A lot did get done. One of the big one, Charlie Curnow, Sydney Swans.
Yeah, imagine. Let's Errol Goulden hitting Charlie Curnow up.
And that's the
He
thing.
doesn't have Patrick Cripps kicking him the ball anymore.
He's going to get hit on the chest.
Oh,
And he
yeah.
looks fit. Like the pictures of him, he looks.
He's got a dicky knee.
Yeah.
He's still got a dicky
But
knee.
he looks so much fitter than what he did at Carlton.
Yeah.
I think it really shows their fitness program is not where it's at.
Yeah.
I think that really does.
But he even takes your best defender and then opens up because they're small.
Who does he open up? Joel Lamar?
No, but like but I mean, their strength at their small forwards mostly.
Yeah,
in
like
Sydney.
Heaney and
Yeah,
stuff.
so taking that big key defender out of play gives their smalls more
Oh,
room.
he's a two-time Coleman medalist.
Like,
He's going to
gonna-
make every
he's
team.
gonna kick goals.
I think he's still only 30.
Yeah. How do you feel being like Sydney Swans defenders hearing that news? Like you've got to come back to pre-season and the bloke that you already get dominated by on a footy field has now come to your club.
See,
be
I'd
up
be
and
the
about.
other way. I'd be
Yeah.
like, he's
You'd
on
be
my
stoked.
he's on my
our
team.
Oh.
Giddy up.
See, I'd
He
be,
might get me dropped to reserve grade, but he's on my team.
and then speaking of reserve grade, Christian Petrarca goes Gold Coast Suns.
Speaking of reserve grade, they'll be top 4 this year.
Yeah, oh yes. Oh,
Dude, their midfield's elite.
Noah Anderson, Matt Rao, shouldn't have won the Brownlow, but did.
What happened there?
It was weird. Very, very strange.
yeah. Well, this year they're now talking about the umpires have access to stats.
I definitely think they should.
Yeah.
I think it should go on coaches' votes, personally. The whole Brownlow medal.
Then the Bont would just win every year. I mean, he should.
So he should.
He should.
Yeah. Yeah, mate. Christian Petrarca in that side where he's not the number one. Look what he did in the grand final where he won the Norm Smith medal. Had 40, kicked 3
Yeah.
or 4. Can't remember now.
I reckon I put on 5 multis this year. But Truck was. I don't even know the bloke.
But like, even you look at this. You actually look at Melbourne. Like, they've.
Yeah, they're rebuilding.
Yeah, they're going to struggle.
How can you tell Clayton Oliver that he doesn't have a spot? He's a 4-time best international.
Oh, mate, he's elite.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how he fits at GWS because he's the exact, like him and Tom Green are the exact same player.
you know what I'd do? Big Smokey, play him off halfback.
Ooh. They've got Lockie Ash, Lockie Whitfield running halfbacks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he doesn't fit into midfield.
Could you play Tom?
Yeah, but he
Tom
can,
Green's not a
he
great
can come
kid.
off the bench, like,
Oh, yeah, he's too good for the bench.
or he rotates forward.
But
small.
in saying that, gives you 2 extractors. So, hey, you got to shut down Tom Green or you got to shut down
Yeah,
Clayton Oliver. And then
That's
guess
true.
who's on the outside? Finn Callahan.
yeah.
Thanks
yeah.
for coming.
And then I mean, then even Melbourne, going back to Melbourne, they've picked up Jack Steele, which I think is a bit of a punt to it. I think that's
Yeah.
a steal. Like, Jack's
Good player.
Yeah,
words.
good player
Yeah,
words.
yeah, I'll pick it up.
He is not. He hasn't been the player he was since he went on that Brownlow vote run. But I think it's the way that St Kilda have been playing, not him.
Yeah, Ross wants athletes.
Yeah.
Which you'll get to later on with who their acquisitions.
Yeah.
Their whole philosophy is run.
Yeah.
Run and carry.
And then, I mean, I don't really care about this, but Oscar Allen and Sandro went to Brisbane Lions.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think that. Everyone's thinking they're like the nail in the coffin. I think the nail in the coffin was Lockie Neal, but yeah. But we'll move on anyway to that. We have St Kilda, so Sam Flanders, Tom DeConing, Liam Rye, and Jack Silver.
They have opened up the checkbook. They wouldn't have anything left. Yeah, they open up their wallet and they're in moths coming
And
out.
they didn't.
Yeah, but they've got
even-
no good players. Who
they
they
have
who they
farms?
paying?
Oh, they've still got Marshall,
Yeah,
Nasiah Wanganeen Miller. They've just paid like
$2 million.
yeah. Jack Sinclair,
Yeah.
Cal Wilkie.
Cal Wilkie.
Mate, they will be.
They might have half a dozen like that are on the top tier of the.
If they're not
of the
top 8
money,
this year, I'll be very surprised.
but they would have a lot of blokes under the average. They'd be
Yeah, I genuinely think they have to be top 8.
If they mould together, they'll go top 4. If they,
Top 4!
if they,
Dude, they don't even know what finals is, man.
with-
They're gonna go top 4.
with this prediction right now, if they blend together, they will go top 4. If
Heard it
they
here first.
if they don't blend, if one person doesn't buy into that philosophy that they're trying to build,
Yeah.
they won't even make top 8.
So Flanders,
How's this poor bloke just been in the back?
He's just he's sitting up there the whole time.
where are we? Oh no, here we are. Sorry about that.
He should just be our mascot looking Clayton Oliver has the exact same thing. He didn't want to leave. He was under contract. The club kicked him out. Zach Merritt wants to leave.
Yeah.
Club doesn't want to let him leave.
Dude, he's gonna be hating life.
I think the winners from that, I know we spoke a little bit about Brisbane, but you pick up Oscar Allen, who played full forward for the worst team in the competition in West Coast, and now he's got Will Ashcroft, Hugh McCluggage, Lockie Neal, these boys, Zach Bailey, who I love, is a jet, hitting him, playing full forward. If he doesn't kick 50 goals this year, I'll go ahead. Like,
What are
honestly,
you going to do?
I don't know.
If he doesn't kick
Here we go. We'll think about it.
I've got him on the spot here.
Well, think about it. I'll do something. He should, if he stays healthy, there's got to be a games limit there. He should kick 50.
He should kick 50.
If he's going to play full forward.
We'll get back to you on that. We're gonna
He did something there.
Yeah. And yeah, they've lost a couple of guys there that obviously wanted to prolong their career, but again, a couple of academy players coming in that are just jets. The Ashcroft brothers are another year older. Like I said, Zach Bailey should have won the North medal.
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to put that out there. If he kicked 4 goals in the first quarter, the game was done. Like, he was elite.
You just announced your love for this bloke. So
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a jet, man. I think he's my favourite Brisbane Lions player.
Okay.
Yeah, the Lions, yeah. I followed it a little bit. So after my year of being lead goal kicker,
Every time we talk footy, isn't it? It's coming up.
2017
not
reserve
even
grade
kicker, I
league.
grew up playing NRL. I've come from the South Bend, played NRL, Nanango Stags. Like, I was a big little kid.
We saw.
Played one season of AFL before I did my shoulder. That one.
Jakey?
Yeah, the Lions are going to be hard to beat, mate. But I'm being a Cats man. I know we got there.
Prove it.
Oh, yeah, got the tat on my leg, but you just want to get me to get my legs out, mate. Even though we're an older team, Cats are still in it. You know, I reckon we, haven't really lost too many blokes and still pretty healthy. So I'd love to see them get up again, being a Geelong man myself. But I do think that Brisbane, having gone back to back, that's a big ask in itself. And they're a relatively young group. They're the yardstick by a mile. So if wherever we end up in the season, I think if you need to work out what your game plan is around, you need to beat Brisbane. Cats, top 4 would be good. That's my prediction. Danger Man still got it. Spend more time forward.
They sort of rest him for finals, don't they? And you saw that in the prelim.
Yeah.
But he was cooked for the granny.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, we struck. No, you know what it is? We need the reason Brisbane are good, man. Their midfield is so dangerous on the scoreboard. They just kick goals.
Fremantle.
Whoa, my God! Fremantle.
Fremantle Gold Coast Grand Final.
What?
That's
the worst call.
I can't wait for it to get to the September next year.
And
we're
what, 3
gonna,
out of the 8?
no, we're gonna be in a prelim, and it's gonna.
Who you want?
No, I'm a doggy supporter.
Yeah.
We're nowhere near it. We're gone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, we don't have the grunt. We're not tough enough.
Yeah, you coach
You got too much. You need more contributors. Bond does too much on his own.
Yeah, we need someone else that can come in and have 30 and kick goals. Like we let go of Dunkley, which was dumb. We let go of Jack McRae. Literally 2 of our best ball getters and best distributors.
Even Lockie Hunter.
Yeah, and Lockie Hunter. Yeah, like we're just really.
I really didn't like that guy.
Oh, but he was serviceable.
Yeah.
Right?
He was really bad at Melbourne, but he played a role at the Dogs.
Yeah,
which
so
was-
he went flat.
yeah.
Like,
But that's
Freo
what-
Gold Coast.
Freo Gold Coast.
Wow.
We're on.
Freo are dog poo.
they're not.
Oh,
They just can't win away from home.
Yeah. Hence,
Luke
they're dog
Jackson will play in the midfield, and he will go close to winning the Brownlow.
Jeez, you were loading up on
Dude.
Freo.
Loading up.
poo. Dude, he's got Hail Marys just coming out left and right. Like,
Freo don't go near it.
What do you mean?
Hold on, if they don't make the top 8,
They're going to make the top 8. They just made the top 8.
oh yeah, if they
we're going to go past the first week of the final.
if they don't
You
go,
give me top 4.
First, make it
How
to
are they going to
first
make a
finals.
grand final from
First
outside top
finals.
4?
First finals.
How are they going to make the grand? You've just said they're going to make a
Wild
grand final against play-in.
Yeah.
But how are they going to make a grand final if you haven't got them in the top 4?
All right, done. All right, if they don't go top 4,
Yep.
I will get somehow a collared Fremantle jersey
Yep.
and purple pants, and I'll play 5 golf rounds in it.
5 goal
Oh, wow. And I want those like old school short ones where they're like Kappa short.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like the German hammer.
yeah, the German hammer. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
yes.
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 Like
I want to see a Fremantle collared shirt tucked in to short purple.
Or you want Freo shorts?
Freo shorts.
Like you'll have to purchase.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll give you 3. I reckon 3 rounds of that because nobody wants to. They're not going to tune in to watch that. That's horrendous.
I have a pretty good.
You got a set of
Yeah,
legs on you.
yeah,
You got some
some legs. Yeah,
The Aussie
the
hammer.
Aussie hammer.
Oh, yeah.
The only time they ever see the sunlight. All right.
But all right, well, yeah, that wraps up footy. I mean, we can obviously get into the season. We're going to get
Yeah,
more
yeah,
and more
in
into
the
that.
new year. Right now, all they're doing is running to the beach.
Yeah, pretty much.
That sounds horrendous.
So yeah, we'll move on.
Something I don't miss, hey,
I
pre-season.
told the coach.
Good luck to you, mate. Good luck to you.
Yeah.
We'll be sitting on the sideline.
You're looking good.
Oh, am I?
He's only had 3 training runs.
Yeah, I read a good 1K time trial though.
Well, what was the number?
3:51, isn't it?
That's not bad.
He's a ruckman.
Yeah, true. I'll give you're in the okay territory there.
Yeah.
To be
I
fair,
mean-
it's not even January.
Yeah,
It's the
but
Christmas
To be
break.
fair, I've been playing golf. Like this is the first time I've never focused on footy.
Yeah, so you haven't improved your fitness and you haven't improved golf. So something's gonna be-
No. His golf swing's been good.
Oh,
Good contact.
Good contact.
Good contact.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
left and OB.
Yeah.
We might even run a tipping comp. Be keen for that?
Oh, real keen.
He'll win it.
He
Knows
will.
nothing
Yeah.
about football.
Yeah, you just get on
He'll
sports
win it.
fan.
I know a lot. The people I know a lot.
Yeah, he'll hit the boys
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
He's looking
yeah,
good.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it'll be like when your missus bets on the Melbourne Cup. I like that colour.
Oh, it's
That
paying
jersey's
$50.
cool.
It's paying 50. It's got a cool name.
Yeah. But moving on to my golf swing, story of the week.
What, your golf swing? Is story of the week?
Well, story of the week in golf. What's happening in golf at the moment?
Yeah.
Kepka.
I don't know if his bank account's going to be
Healthy.
healthy.
Well, it will always be healthy.
It will always be healthy, but paying back all that money.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. His contract ended
Oh, did it?
with Liv.
Yeah.
I thought you said 1 more year.
No, so him and Bryson, the original go-getters, their contracts up. Bryson's is up end of 2026. He's
Yeah.
on pre-negotiations. Brooks, there's a select few of them that the contracts were up end of 2025. He just hasn't renewed it.
Yeah, gotcha.
He hasn't come out and said
Why?
All he said was for lifestyle choices.
Yeah, well, they do travel.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the rest of it's in
How-
America. You
how
just
often
travel
they
in
play?
America.
Live.
Yeah.
They started at what 12 to 18 a year. Now they're up around that 24, and now they've just
So
announced.
sort of fortnightly-ish.
Yeah, well, not even that. Probably every 3 weeks. I
Yeah.
think.
Wish I had a
and
job
then-
where I had to work 4 days in 3 weeks. That'd be great.
Yeah, you're a school teacher. Can't claim any time off.
Mate, don't even start, mister. 5 days at work, 5 days not at work. I only work 6 months. Hey,
But
you got more holidays than me.
Hey, you went to the same school as me, pal. You could have chosen your profession.
But yeah. So he. It's pretty coincidental that they've just gone to the 72-hole format.
Which is weird because
Oh,
I
it's not weird.
recently found out what Liv stood for.
Yeah, Liv 100% stands 54. But
LIV.
it's
Should be one.
Yeah.
Have a look.
Drinks.
Sponsored
Yeah.
by. Yeah, drinks break.
Sponsored by. We need a drinks break sponsor.
Yeah. The golf bunker.
At the moment, it is everything.
Yeah. He's going hard at the
Send
moment.
some hats, send some beers.
Yeah. And a new set of clubs. Oh, Sean, what
And a new goal suit.
Yeah, and a new golf.
I wanted that for Christmas. I don't think Santa's delivered.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's going to go back to the PGA Tour. He'll probably play a little bit, maybe on the Asian, maybe on the DP in the meantime.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's lost the major
Drive.
You know when he was winning majors, he just looked like a bloke possessed.
Yeah, he was for a period there. He was Scotty Scheffler.
He was, like,
he was
like,
rocking up,
yeah.
winning or everything.
And him and Bryson become best buds, and it all like sailing in the sunset. Like we talk about the Aussies and the English, they're all friends now. Whereas they've lost that competitiveness. When he was BK 5 times, he was like, if you're playing against Brooks in the last 9 holes on a Sunday, there's no chance you're beating him. He just turned it on, and I think he's lost that. And then you can talk about Cam Smith. Cam Smith's lost that same.
Yeah.
They.
Again, another one from Liv.
Yeah, it's just
You think not having to fight for
it's
a living?
Yeah, 100%. And it's not like you're coming down the stretch on a Sunday to win a prized event. Because golf's, how long has it been going for? 1800s. Like, it's a long serving sport.
I don't know. Our boy, what's been going for?
Yeah.
You were there on the honorary tee shot, weren't you? With the grey beard and all.
But it's just, I don't know. It's a transitioning sport. But in one thing I can say is it's really brought Aussie golf a lot.
Yep.
Live Adelaide. You got with the big names coming back the last couple of years. This year it's moving to another Adelaide course. It's massive. And then you look at the Aussie summer this year.
It's been huge.
We had Rory, a bit of a flop in his performance, but he brought some numbers. Some people that come through that
that's right.
Royal Melbourne was ridiculous. Yeah, it's just like Aussie golf's thriving because of it.
Cam nearly won.
Yeah, that was a massive turnaround. So
yeah,
pretty cool story. Blakey caddied in the Oz PGA, caught up with Cam after the second round. Blakey's known Cam for a while. Sort of said, I've never seen Cam so disappointed in himself for not performing.
So it might be a bit of spark there, right?
A lot of spark, and he's had a big year. Lost his grandma, had the birth of his first kid.
Yeah.
He's had a massive year personally. And the media doesn't show that. They don't tell you what is going on. Anyway, he come home, Oz PGA first one, didn't perform, missed the cut at Royal Queensland. Blakey said he was proper, hasn't seen Cam so defeated.
Yeah.
For him then to travel to Melbourne and then lose on the last hole.
Yeah.
And not just lose, he missed a putt that was gettable.
That
Don't get me wrong.
we would have made it.
But
I've seen you part.
With my new putter mat. But he, walking onto that last hole, he would have looked where Rasmus was and gone, there's no chance this bloke's getting up and down. Cam would have ordered, they're obviously at the level where they still never underestimate their opponent. But he's looking at this bloke short-sighted in some horrendous rough.
It could have gone anywhere.
He put it to 18 to 20 foot.
And you think now you're going to make a putt that last green? It wasn't exactly just
in
a
front of an
flat
Aussie
deck.
crowd,
Mate.
and then drain that putt. And they spoke about Rasmus in the PGA. They said this bloke's come from Europe. He's up and had a huge, and he didn't really perform. But then the way he performed in that Aussie Open and beat Cam in front of his own fans, massive.
That's the other thing. You got to take your hat off to this bloke as well. He's sitting going, I'm the villain here.
Yeah.
Everyone wants him to win.
Yeah.
So I'm not just playing him.
But that's the best thing about Aussie golf, right? We've had Abraham Answer. We've had a lot of internationals win our majors.
Yep.
Essentially the fifth major year. You talk about Rory said it in the media. Some golf tournaments mean more than others. He's come to Australia for the first time in a few years and gone, wow, golf's thriving.
Would you ever see a Smokey, Liv? I feel like Liv's in a really weird spot at the moment where they kind of need something.
What they had was Norman. He had attitude, he had sass, he was like, I'm just doing this.
Yeah.
And then haven't got him anymore. I can't remember the new bloke's name, but he's more of a businessman trying to grow the business Norman changed the game. Norman's come from a long history of Australia in a prime, and then Australia lost out. And then Norman just wanted to bring golf back to Australia. And by doing Live, he essentially did that. And COVID obviously helped as well.
Yeah.
You know, COVID helped huge with golf. Probably not just Australia, around the world. Because there's one sport you can go out and actually walk around and have a hit. And then on top of COVID, Live came about. Australian golf is literally, like I've had guys that I did my apprenticeship with that just like frowned at me when I said, "Oh, what are you doing?" "Oh, I forget that game playing golf." "What are you playing golf for?" Now I'm seeing them on the score sheet on a Sunday. You know what I mean? Like it's turning into a massive sport.
Yeah.
Having Rory here this year, Aussie golf obviously poured a lot of money into getting here, and then it's just the crowds are coming. They're seeing Rory, they're seeing Leash, they're seeing Scotty, they're seeing Cam, seeing Big Beef Johnson. Andrew Johnson's back. Then they're seeing the Europeans like Rasmus. We got 5 or 6 really good opens that people can play.
Speaking of opens, there's an opening on Ripper GC.
Ooh.
Yeah, I believe it's.
Yes.
Is it Matt Jones?
Matty Jones,
Matt Jones
yeah.
gone. So surely they get another Aussie.
Yeah.
Blake Perkins?
No.
Oh,
You know who I think they'll change?
Elvis.
Elvis Smiley.
Elvis.
Yeah.
Get him in.
Oh, yeah. Blake has played a lot of junior golf with Elvis.
Yeah.
And an absolute great person. Hasn't got the best personality for Live.
Yeah.
I don't believe.
He comes across as very much an Adam
He's-
Scott type.
Yeah, he's very mature for his age.
Yeah.
He's come from a professional background, like Liz Smiley's mum, like a tennis champion.
Yeah.
Like he's been born and bred into this professional world, and he is very professional. Stands in front of the camera. Don't get me wrong, in his personal life, he's probably really exuberant. But
Yeah.
you know, you got Cam. We all know what Cam's like.
Yeah.
You got Leash.
Yeah.
Like
Just blokes that you'd see around the
you
local
could literally
Barbie.
walk up to a pub and have a beer with
Yeah.
Leash, and you'd just be like Leash.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Lukey Herbert. It just looks like he'd be a ton of fun.
He's
Yeah.
a good bloke.
I'd actually reckon I'd have more fun with his caddy. His caddy looks like a rat bag.
Yeah.
Like the bearded fella, he looks like a proper rat bag.
Yeah, right.
Who do you choose? I don't know.
Cam Ferguson?
Yeah,
He's hitting the ball a
The
mile.
ball a mile.
How good is teams golf? What it's done, like, I mean, we're all fans of sports, and I've always said that I like kids and stuff. I'd love them to play an individual sport to learn a bit of resilience.
Yeah.
Team sport to get some mates.
Yeah.
And golf is just the way it's going at the moment is to a team orientated event.
Yeah.
We've been lucky enough to host a couple of events locally, and I mean, how good is team? Yeah, and just teams golf.
Yeah,
it's
Team
just
golf is massive.
it's huge
Well,
because you can be a hack and still potentially win.
What do you prior to Live, prior to the internet sort of becoming online, what was the 2 biggest events in golf that would drag people to watch?
Home scramble was one.
Fox saying it's scrambled, these scrambled.
The Scramble was a great event locally.
Yeah.
But the Ryder Cup and the President's
Yes.
Cup, which is pretty much why we're here.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, YouTube golf is sort of where this all came about, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we watch it, they were relatable. But then they've all been invited to something that's happened recently.
Oh, how good is
Yeah?
that?
The Internet Invitational. Dave Portnoy from Barstool Sports, Robbie Berger and all his boys at Bob Does Sports.
Yeah.
They got together, created this Internet Invitational, got 48 content creators and people together for to host a golf tournament. There were 25.3 million combined views for that series, and 300,000 people tuned in live to watch the finale.
And that's not even including they've put it on Fox Sports or Golf TV in America since.
Yeah.
Like it's being broadcasted as a series.
Yeah.
And the reels.
And yeah.
Oh,
Reels.
absolutely.
Like-
The sponsorships, all this type of stuff that he got from it, but the content that they got out of it,
Yeah, it was a-
it was a huge process. The amount of cameramen, Fasoli, shout out to Fasoli. What a man.
Hands rubbing, buddy.
Yeah. He's just looking out for his mates, cleaning their ball for him.
God.
There were some fantastic people involved. People I had no idea about until it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one in particular which I'm pretty sure we're all of the same opinion who the MVP was.
Yeah, Chazzy.
Yeah, little Chazzy.
Yeah.
4'4" of him or whatever it is.
Hey, he was a gun.
Just be
Absolute
you.
jet.
I don't think he missed a fairway all week.
No.
He was unreal. Came with a bit of controversy. It was fantastic.
It was good viewing. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, post production, they were able to
Yeah, manipulate
a little bit.
Yeah.
But everything was live footage.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like you're telling them what to do.
Yep.
You know, they just got live footage and scripted it into a great episode, and it was so good to watch.
Why don't we host our own event?
Wow,
We host our own adaptation of it. We get 48 of our mates.
yeah.
Yeah. We host it locally. We go for a couple of days, and yeah, if we can get some sponsorships, there might be some good prize money
Do a
involved.
bit of a film.
Yeah, we can film some content, but I genuinely think that it brings team golf into it.
And that's one thing we don't have anymore. Now
The scramble.
The best scramble in the world.
Now the-
Globally.
Yeah. Now that's sort of gone.
Yeah.
Well, we went to the national final.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it took that long for that to get.
Sorry,
brought
no.
up. I thought you were always having fun.
He's been holding it here.
Yeah, sorry,
Ben Fletcher, our pro.
Legend.
Like proper pulled us out of the poo a lot.
I can still picture it. Hits this swing, looks back at us and goes, "There's a free golf lesson for you." And we're like, "Oh yeah, right." We're like, "Oh yeah, cool. It's on the green. We got a birdie putt." We drive up there, and there was one or two more on the green, a couple out the back. Walked over. He's holed out from 110 for eagle after telling us there's a free golf lesson. So shout out to Ben Fletcher. That
I'll have to get him on, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll get him up. We've got a couple of content days I reckon we can get with him. I feel like you'll see in the coming episodes, we'd love to challenge a few professionals out there and see what they got to offer. But that to me stood out as that was the shot of the weekend.
Yeah, 100%. We come back in at night. We had a theme night. We had dinner and drinks. We met with other teams from We literally
Big Red.
Big Red, shout out to Big Red.
Yeah.
He's on the Choppers channel.
He's on Ron Chopper all the time.
Yeah, we had a really good night out with him, and you're meeting these people, you're like, wow, this is awesome.
He wouldn't remember us.
Nah, he wouldn't. Nah, he might remember me.
No, just because you beat him with a skull off. He might have to get back on. He might have to get back on and get redemption. Big Red.
I reckon he'd remember me, yeah. But yeah, no. So then, I think what we're doing, the last couple of years running our little events with our friends.
48 people. It's going to be hard to trim it down to 48.
I love the format.
Yes.
The whole format that the Internet Invitational did.
Yeah.
Great.
You've got something in store for us, haven't you?
Oh.
Yeah, I do. So we've got.
Is he up for it?
Yeah, mate, I'm all over it. All right, so we've got Mossy's Mastermind. So we're going to do a bit of a Jeopardy style. You answer questions. You can pick Toto's going to be our first guest.
Ooh, a bit of loosen up.
So essentially, we've got easy, medium, hard questions. Easy's worth 1, medium 2, hard 3. And you answer the questions, and the amount of points you get is how many shots you get to take. Now, the way it's going to work is on the sim here, we'll set up ultimate long drive. So
I'm in trouble. I'll give you something to chase, boys.
So let's say Toto gets 6 points. He'll have 6 cracks at the longest drive. Got to be on the fairway. And then,
You're in trouble.
yeah, Cam, you'll be on Struggle Street, mate. And then I thought we'd do a par 3 as well.
Yep.
So we might, I reckon we'll do TPC Sawgrass. Yeah, we're gonna run it. We'll run it through the year or however long we want to. Whenever we pull up stumps with it,
Yep.
and longest driver that can keep it on the fairway is going to win a new driver.
Yeah.
So shout out to the golf bunker. Sorry, Zach, legend. So
Yeah.
that'll be good. Then closest to the pin is going to win a new putter.
Ooh.
Right. So and I feel like that's the one that most people most people have probably got. Is going to be pretty competitive, that one. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
only 100, I think, 25 metres. It's not as
6
long.
iron.
Yeah. So that one should be pretty competitive, but we'll be the first 4 guests.
Yep.
And we'll get a bit of a base mark there, and then we'll get people from the community and in our sort of golf circle to
I
come
love
in.
it. Yeah, I
And
love
then we even get a couple of PGA pros in to have a go. If you want to watch Mossy's Mastermind, that'll be on the YouTube version of the podcast.
Fairways to Footy.
Fairways to Footy.
Podcast, which is on YouTube. That's also our Instagram, like I said earlier, and also our TikTok. And then
What's
as well.
TikTok?
What? What's TikTok? Yeah, what's
Perko's the oldest.
Fairways Footy Podcast. Please follow us also on our YouTube. Like, subscribe. Please hit the bell so you can get reminded when we are posting our videos. Hopefully, going to be a fortnight. So, please like, subscribe.
Yep.
Yeah, first episode wrapped up, lads.
Yeah,